Welcome to another episode of the program NYSC Half Hour. I am Israela Njasi. Be reminded that you can always stay connected with us on NYSC TV, free-to-air satellite, and on NYSC Radio 88.3 FM. On today's episode, we bring you highlights from the concluded Small and Medium Enterprise Trade Fair celebration organized by the Office of Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnerships, University of Ibadan. The SMEs Trade Fair had present the NYSC Director of Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Department, Mr. Remu Code, and gallant corps members who were ready to take on the entrepreneurial world. Also, we will be meeting an ex-corps member whose journey of 1 year national service turned into a life-changing experience. Before we begin, let's go on a quick break. Please stay with us. Today on NYSC Tidbits, NYSC evolves new strategies for successful orientation course. NYSC restates zero tolerance for data manipulation in mobilization of graduates for national service. The National Youth Service Corps is determined to evolve new systems and innovations for more efficient conduct of orientation courses and greater positive impact on corps members. The Director General, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, stated this in his keynote address at the 2025 BATC Pre-Orientation Course Workshop, which took place in Abuja. He said the workshop themed Strengthening the Orientation Course Framework for Greater Relevance and Impact on National Service would review previous orientation exercises, generate new ideas, and adopt best practices that would make subsequent ones more impactful. The National Youth Service Corps has restated its zero tolerance for any act of fraudulence in the mobilization of graduates for national service. This was the central message contained in the keynote address of the Schemes Director General, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, at the 2025 BATC Pre-Mobilization Workshop, which was held in Abuja. He stated that over the years, NYSC has earned public confidence for its transparent mobilization process and would continue to sustain the credibility of the exercise by ensuring that the integrity of the human, technological, and other material resources deployed for the activity remain solid. Welcome back, and thank you for still staying tuned. Small and medium enterprises have over time been widely recognized as engines of innovation, job creation, and inclusive economic development. To support and celebrate these SMEs, the Office of Research, Innovation, and Strategic Partnerships at the University of Ibadan organized its annual SME Trade Fair celebration with the theme Inspiring the Next Generation of Small and Medium Enterprises, Igniting Ideas, Innovation, and Building Resilience. Remarkably, among the exhibitors were dedicated corps members who proudly displayed a variety of products. What makes this even more remarkable is that these corps members attributed their ability to create these products to the skill and training they received through the NYSC Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development (SAID) program. What a proud moment. Let's take a look. This is the University of Ibadan, the center of molding character for nation building. Today, the Office of Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnerships, University of Ibadan, proudly presents its annual Small and Medium Enterprise Trade Fair for the year 2025. Present at this year's trade fair with the theme Inspiring the Next Generation of Small and Medium Enterprises, Igniting Ideas, Innovations, and Building Resilience. At the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academics, Professor Tunde Arotiba, the NYSC Director of Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development, Mr. Remu Code, alongside other dignitaries, corps members, and trade fair participants. To declare the trade fair open, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academics, Professor Junwotunde Arotigba, representing the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Kayode Oyebode Adewale, gives an opening remark stating that the initiative is aimed at celebrating ingenuity, nurturing innovation, and empowering the next generation's business leaders to rise with confidence and global ambition.
This event is more than a tradition. It is a movement. A movement that celebrates ingenuity, it nurtures innovation, and empowers the next generation of business leaders to rise with confidence and global ambition. We are at the forefront of a new era where groundbreaking ideas, smart technologies, and unshakable resilience are redefining the future of enterprise in Nigeria and beyond.
It is always good to introduce entrepreneurship to young people. At the NYSC, we realized that so early, and that's why we started teaching entrepreneurship right from the orientation camp. When we started this entrepreneurship education journey, we used to advise young people that if you want to go into business of what you have passion about. Be passionate about the business you want to do.
Among the exhibitors are core members whose innovative products stand as proof of the impact of the NYSC SAID training. They are fully charged and motivated to do greater exploits in the entrepreneurial world.
My name is Adebola Ademikore, serving at Ibadan North Local Government Area of Oyo State. SAID program actually influenced my acquisition in that what I actually plan on doing and all of that, getting the skills at the camp and then actually building on it to make something for myself, to not just sit down and just stay, actually have to do stuff on my own, crochet, because that was what I learned. So it makes me think more, brings out the creative side of me to be able to think about colors I can put together, things I can do to just make everything better.
I'm here today because of what I started in camp, SAID training. I started SAID training and then I happened to fall into the aspect of shoemaking. And then after camp, I continue with my boss and now I can wholeheartedly say I can make shoes. I make different shoes, I make different pumps and different tools. I could remember when I was in school, I think you see my 300 level days, I had passion for shoemaking, and right from then, I've been thinking of ways to get this learned. But the moment I go to camp, I see the opportunity to go and learn this SAID skill, and then I key into shoemaking, and now I'm a shoemaker. He said there are a lot of opportunities, privileges for core member if they will key in. And I would like to say that myself, I will like to key into this opportunity to get whether a loan or a grant opportunity given to us, so that even after my NYSC, I'll be able to have my own stand. I'll be able to stand alone and have a shoemaking shop for myself.
Today, we are here for the SME, the Small Medium Enterprise exhibition, where both entrepreneurs, youth core members, and business owners are given the opportunity to exhibit and promote their service and products. So as a core member, I've also been given the privilege to showcase my product at this exhibition today. And that's why I've been here today. My dream beyond NYSC is to be self-employed and not to depend on anyone, not to look for a job. If I can be self-employed, I can create my business and stand alone. I think I would also have the opportunity to provide more opportunities and jobs for other people.
The NYSC Director of Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development, Mr. Aremu Kokende, in an interview at the event, expresses gratitude to the management of the University of Ibadan and speaks on the collaboration between the NYSC and the University of Ibadan to further deepen and promote entrepreneurship amongst youths.
Since some universities, particularly University of Ibadan, have embraced entrepreneurship training, we have found out at the level of the NYSC that prospective core members that come from the University of Ibadan come with a notch higher in entrepreneurship knowledge. So we are collaborating at this point to share ideas about how to deepen entrepreneurship training among young people. Young people are a very peculiar kind of people, and the stimuli you apply has to be different from what you do with adults. At the NYSC, particularly since the arrival of General O.O. Nephew, we have deepened entrepreneurship training, particularly to ensure that core members receive skills that can sustain them after their youth service. And that's one of the things we are seeing here. There is production of goods that are also knowledge-based training that we give to the core members, just to ensure that at the end of their interaction, at the end of their stay with us, what we are aiming at is that in the next 2 years, every core member, every person that passes through the NYSC will leave the NYSC empowered, and they will not have any reason to begin to search for jobs or be idle after their engagement with. So this is just the beginning of what we plan to do.
What a remarkable display of talent and resilience. These young entrepreneurs remind us that with dedication, training, and a vision, our youth can drive meaningful change. And be rest assured that the NYSC will continue to play a vital role in shaping a generation that is self-reliant, innovative, and ready to build a stronger Nigeria. It's now time for us to quickly provide answers to the frequently asked questions. Stay with us. Moses Oladele from Oyo State asked, I'm confused about the announcement that the orientation course for core members deployed to KB State will not commence on same date with those going to other states. Please, I need clarification. Dear Moses, the reason for this slight adjustment is based on the fact that the NYSC management and KB State government are working to ensure that the temporary orientation camp is made conducive before arrival of core members. Thank you. We welcome your questions and feedback on the scheme. So if you do have any, kindly share them with us on any of our social media handles being displayed on your screen right now. And trust me, we will gladly respond. Let's now turn our focus to an ex-core member, Charles Chukwuma, an indigene of Abia State. Charles, a graduate of the Abia State University, was mobilized far back in 2008 to Nasarawa State for his service here. Being his first time in the northern part of the country, Charles embraced the opportunity to explore the unique cultures and traditions of the people, demonstrating the true spirit of national integration that the NYSC seeks to foster. He was posted to the ERCC Secondary School Lafia for his primary assignment, where his passion, diligence, and dedication earned him retention after his service here. Today, he proudly serves as the principal of the very school where he once began his journey as a core member. The story doesn't end there. While working at the school, Charles met a core member who was posted there for her primary assignment, and having gotten to know themselves, their friendship grew into love. And today, they are celebrating over 12 years of a blissful marriage. How amazing! Let's meet Charles as he shares his incredible journey with us.
My name is Mr. Charles Chukwuma. I'm from Umenyukwu Osokwa in Osiomangwa local government area of Abia State. I attended Abia State University. I graduated 2006. And because of some little health challenge, I was mobilized 2008. Then I was mobilized in Nasarawa State. And that was my first time of coming to the north. The very first time I received my call-up letter and I saw Nasarawa State, I was like, going to the north. But one thing I know is that I say, yes, another avenue for me to find myself in this part of the country that I've not been before. I came a day before the day that the orientation camp was supposed to open, just for me to meet up. But I want to tell you that it has been all good. Right from my camping, the camping was good. During my Nysc, the camping at Kefi there, I really enjoyed myself. I think I was one of the people who do entertain core members, cracking joke and all that. So coming from there, I was posted to this school direct, ERC Secondary School, Azuba, and I was accepted. There, I discharged my duty as expected, as a good citizen. I worked so hard. There, I was retained. And here I am today in the position of the principal of the school. So, and in the same school, I was there 2010 when my wife also was mobilized to Nasarawa State. And this school too, was like God brought my wife to me and said, as a well citizen who have worked hard, see your life partner. And she too came and served in this place. And we all got to know each other and we got wedded 12th of February 2012. So practically I'm over 13 years in marriage. I started growing behavior in marriage. So God has been faithful. Yes, God has blessed us with children. The place is growing. We have worked hard. And I hopefully have established here in Nasarawa State. So it's a good thing. So without NYC, I would have here. And without NYC, maybe I would have met the beautiful wife that I'm married to. I came with the mind to serve. And the people I met, right from my CDS, I was a member of Red Cross then. I was the one leading them under Shabo area office, this development area, Lafayette North. So it was a good one. Then we visited all the secondary schools under Lafayette North. And we equally established the club, the Red Cross Club then, and make sure that we train them during our CDS, which normally every Thursday, we normally visit and train the students and also let them enlighten them about Red Cross. Then that we did it. Then here, where I serve as a personal project, which although my personal project was not captured in NOIS because of the nature of the place, as in it's a private school. But then I did a project, the school here, the classes were not having ceiling fan, the hostels. Then there we got a project of buying up to 40 ceiling fans, and of which we achieved it, although it was not captured because of I didn't follow the process on time. So, but that was my own personal CDS that I did. But meanwhile, the club which I belong, which is Red Cross then, we did a lot of massive campaigning and, establishing Red Cross club in every secondary school under Lafayette North, both private and government schools. So we did that. They even provided all the first aid, the T-shirt then. I want to say God bless whoever that brought the idea of Said to NYSC. First, I want to say God should bless whoever that initiated that idea. Because looking at the situation in this country, I think that is the best idea. This is what we need now. Even in this school, when I became principal, I see that it's a need that a student cannot spend 6 years at the secondary level, then leaving just to have SSCE. Then something should accompany, because this issue of dependent, let me go to school and get job, should be discouraged. People should begin to discover their talent and begin to venture into it. The first question I ask any core member that is posted here is, which side did you belong to? So, and I always make sure that I encourage them to continue it even while they are serving here. My own wife was also part of the side during her own time, of which after that I encourage her to go further in making sure that she equipped herself very well of which she has to attend some fashion schools, even in Abuja and Lagos. Right now, I've established a fashion school for her. She has a fashion school for the past 3 years now. Even this last on 26, they just graduated another batch of students. I remember telling her that any core member who is into fashion already automatically have secured a slot in the school, because that is, you must give back to where you collected from. And that is what I encouraged. So the Said program is a good one, and I also want it to continue. I will say that NYSC as a scheme is a good one, of which this is one of the reasons, will I say, that Nigeria is still united. It's NYSC. Because you see people from the south coming to the north, from north coming to the south. They're making us to become one. So I believe that if it is not NYSC, I think something else will have happened to this country, looking at those agitation from every corner. It's the NYSC is what I see as the body that still unite Nigeria. I will forever appreciate NYSC, because whatever I've achieved now is as a result of NYSC mobilizing me to Nasarawa State. So coming down to the north, I tried to study environment, and luckily enough, I discovered that there are some things I can venture into, which I did. And God so kind, the person who I was working under, who happened to be the principal then, very Reverend Danju Maku, I remember one certain day I approached him. I said, "Sir, I want to do business, but I don't have money." And he said, Copper, which business do you want to do? I said, I want to go into yam business. He said, wow, that is good. And God so kind, he took me to where he felt I will get it better. And when I read there, I saw the prices. They tried to do market survey. I saw it's a good business. And I ventured into it. And to God be the glory, I'm still doing it even to today. Then that also helped me also to diversify to other business that I also find in the state. So I can tell you that it has been a good thing that have happened to me coming down to National State to serve as a copper. And since then, I've not regretted it. Nigeria serves, Nigeria we serve.
From serving in a distant part of the country to leading the very school where he started, Charles's journey is a testament to dedication, perseverance, and the power of national integration. Let's now take a look at beautiful pictures from the passing out parade of the 2024 batch C Stream 1 corps members from all over the country. Enjoy. A big congratulations to you all. We have now come to the end of today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We hope you found it inspiring. We would love to hear from you. Connect with us via our social media handles displayed on your screen, and we will gladly write back. Before I go, here is a reminder to please look out for corps members around you, bearing in mind that the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. I've been your anchor, Israela Njasi. See you in our next episode.